I want to bring in Jared Bergwan, an ABC News contributor and the former police chief in San Bernardino, California. Jared, thank you for being here. What do you make of this new timeline reporting that the suspect, or the shooter rather, spent 77 minutes inside the school before law enforcement finally confronted and took him out?
So on day one, we were being told day two, I should say, we were being told anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. The fact that it's 78 minutes just adds to kind of the shock and disbelief. Everybody understands holding up for just a couple of minutes to assess what you have. That's not necessarily a bad tactical decision, but 78 minutes is just not going to be acceptable.
Now, in this new witness video, you can hear what sounds like a 911 operator relaying a call coming from inside the classroom. And we've heard authorities say that they were getting 911 calls from the kids inside the class. So DPS, though, is saying that officers at the scene may not have known about those 911 calls. One, can you come up with a reason for why not? And should it make a difference in the decision of whether or not to go in?
Well, it absolutely makes a difference. Radio systems are sometimes a little bit complicated. Different agencies can be on different channels. Sometimes you go into a tactical mode where some folks are not hearing all the exterior radio traffic. We don't know what happened in this case. It's possible that the folks inside that room went into some type of tactical decision. It's possible they turned their radios down so as not to be heard by the suspect. But that's not a good tactic. You've got to have that ability to communicate. You've got to have that information that dispatch is learning transferred to the folks inside of the room. I would hope they didn't turn their radios off. I would hope that simple breakdowns like people on different channels were not the reason that this happened. We know that Uvalde officers were in there, and those 911 calls would have gone into Uvalde's 911 center. So some officers in that room had to have had the ability to get that communication from a dispatcher if it was communicated.
There's been a lot of talk about public trust in the police and law enforcement in general over the past few years. Do you worry about the impact on this incident on that public trust?
I certainly do. Everything about American policing has to do with the people that we police having confidence in the people that wear the badge, confidence that they're going to do the job, trust that they're going to do their job, and not taking the law into their own hands. And literally everything is based upon that public trust. And we know that things happen sometimes, that we've got to repair those relationships. We know that sometimes bad things happen. And unfortunately, something like this is just, it's going to be something that every agency is going to have to go to work with their community to ensure that that trust is there and rebuild that trust in places where it was broken.
All right, Jared Bergwan, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.